You're watching RE&M, RBG TV. Peace of Black Power, family. Top of the morning, hailing up. It's your brother Dawood Abdullah, RE&M. Coming at you live one more time with a little thought on my mind. Peace and love to all, family. You already know black love is a cure for the black nation. Let's get it.
I've been practicing it for many years.
Mankind, human beings, right? Also known as the greatest creation on the earth. Supreme beings, blah, 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 blah. When I hear these different titles and I look at the condition of our people today, it makes me wonder. Right? And this is just a random thought, but follow me if you will. Let's build on this. Why is it that out of all of the creation that's on the planet Earth, it's only humans that need some sort of textbook to tell them what to do, tell them how to live, tell them what not to do? Why is that? You look around, look at any other living organism on the face of the planet, whether it be plant life, animal life, this life, that life. Nothing else needs a book to tell them what to do. A man-made book at that. Nothing else needs some sort of step-by-step itinerary on how to live their life. Case in point. You know Brother Sutek, right? From the House of Consciousness, right? Shout out Brother Sutek, Death to the Negro. Peace. He was on tape, right, saying something very, very simple, very common sense, not complex at all. Listen to what he said. I'm paraphrasing, I'm not quoting. But he went as far as saying it is. When you look at like a kangaroo, right? When a mother kangaroo, she gives birth. She, you know what I'm saying? She goes through her process. The youngin comes out. But nobody told this young kangaroo upon arrival into this world what to do, where to go for nourishment, who to seek for protection, and this, that, and the third. Nothing ever told him that. He did not have a book. He did not go to some theology school and this, that, and the third to get some sort of insight. It was pre-encoded within the essence of that kangaroo itself. What to do, where to go, what not to do, where not to go, where to find food, who you can rely on, friend versus foe, all that good stuff. It's already pre-encoded on that particular animal's psyche. So upon being birthed, right, into the world, it automatically begins to climb up the front of the mother. He or she knows, that kangaroo, I'm talking about the baby kangaroo, he or she knows where exactly to go to find nourishment. He climbs up the chest of the mother kangaroo. Now, mind you, the mother kangaroo is not holding on to the youngin at all, because she knows that her hands are so big she'll end up crushing it and killing it. So she lets the baby do its thing. She lets nature takes its course, nonetheless, right? Nature takes its course. The baby just climbs up, finds the pouch, goes into the pouch, because the baby happens to know, again, after the psyche is already pre-programmed naturally to go seek nourishment. So he knows that that nipple to that mother is inside of this pouch. Again, nobody told them where to go. Nobody showed them where to go. No book, no inscription. Naturally knows what to do. Naturally knows how to survive. Naturally knows how to protect itself. So again, it gets me thinking, it gets me wondering, and it almost gives me a headache. And it's too damn early for a headache, but it gives me a headache a little bit, because it makes me wonder. It's like, yo, like I stated in the beginning, we are supposed to be the supreme beings of the planet. Everything is quote unquote supposed to be in subjugation to us, humans. But yet, we can't tell, we can't distinguish right from wrong. We don't know about natural morals and you know what I'm saying, things like that. We need to have a step-by-step manual written by somebody that thought up this shit on their own. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. They put it into a manual, gave it to you, sold it to you rather. You bought it. Now, if you go you know what I'm saying, if you take a step outside of this parameter that's within this book or whatever, now you're living life wrong. Now you're in turmoil and this, that, and the third. You don't know what to do because you're going against the script. That's not supreme in my personal opinion. That doesn't seem like a trait of the greatest creation in my personal opinion. That seems very asinine. Seems very inferior in a sense. It almost seems as if every other creation on the planet is far superior to that of mankind. Again, nobody tells these different living creatures what to do, where to go, how to do it. Only the man and only the woman, humans on this planet, have this problem. That problem is called religion. I know y'all don't like hearing this topic, but I'm going to keep staying on it until the family gets the shit. Religion kills your brain. Religion dictates your steps. Religion controls your thought. Look up the word. Look up the etymology of religion. You'll see it deals with government and control. If you do anything outside of those steps that's within these so-called holy books, whether it's the Torah, the Quran, the Bible, any of these books, so-called holy books or whatever, and you feel, oh, I messed up, I done slipped up, I didn't follow this step, I done messed up on that, I'm a backslider now, I'm a sinner now. No. Don't nobody else do that shit but us. Don't nobody do that but humans. You never see anything else that lives crying and complaining because something, quote unquote, didn't happen the way that our book said so. Only us. Because that, in my personal opinion, that just proves that man ain't as smart as they think they are. Man ain't as smart as we think we are. I forgot what elder said it best, but I'm paraphrasing again. The moment that you think you know, is when you really find out you don't know anything. And that's where we are right now. We're in a state of confusion. We got all these different technical advances, technologies, and sciences, and medicines, and all this other stuff that surrounds us that we created with our own hands. You feel what I'm saying? Our own abilities, our own intellects. But yet we need a damn book written by a man from the thoughts of man. Because let's be clear, family. It was man that came up with the concept of God. It was man that came up with these different texts and these different holy books. This was man's intellect. Something that he needed for himself because obviously he felt that he couldn't do it on his own. So he had to create some sort of, he had to create something nonetheless to give to credit everything to. Animals don't have this problem. Plant life don't have this problem. Only humans. We the only ones that need to be walked down the street basically hand by hand, step by step, because we can't get shit right on our own. We can't think. We don't know how to utilize common sense. We don't know how to utilize common sense. But yet we want to walk around saying we're the supreme ones. We're the best creations of the planet. This, that, and the third. You can't claim supreme until you start living supreme. You can't claim you the best until you start doing for yourself. You can't claim supreme as long as you living up under somebody else's subjugation and somebody else's law and rule. And they dictate your every move, every thought. The Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey, peace and black power to the greatest ancestor in my opinion, with the thought process as far as I'm concerned concerning black advancement for black people, always stated, any leadership, you feel what I'm saying? Anytime that you put your faith behind a leadership, That is not of your own. Basically, that's a leadership that's going to enslave you. That's not. I'm not quoting. I'm paraphrasing because my mind is too early and I'm not really flowing right. But nonetheless, you get what I'm saying. Basically, long story short, he said the more and more and more you put yourself, your mind, your being under the subjugation of somebody else, even if they tell you with their words, oh, this is the right thing, this is the way to go, and blah, 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 but your essence don't resonate with that or whatever, that's a leadership that's going to enslave you. They got the religious institutions. Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Hebrewism, this ism, that ism, that order, that order. All these different religious entities, they all control those who adhere to these quote-unquote teachings. They control them. They do. They do. And anybody that's not under this control anymore, such as myself, we're the ones that get looked down with the evil looks. We're the ones that get the biggest backlash. Are you tripping? What? The Bible says this. The Quran says this. The Torah says this. And yada 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 yada. Now dig it. Peep this. Our people, right, will defend this stuff with their heart, soul, tooth, and nail, but can't explain any of it. Don't know the origins of any of it. Don't know what the shit means. Just simply taught to believe. Believe in this book. Believe in what it says. Don't question it. Just believe. Again, I state, we're the only people on the planet that have to deal with this. As far as creation is concerned, we're the only creation on the planet that has to deal with this. That has to be told what to do, what's right and what's wrong. That's bull. That's bull. Because even a young child, you feel what I'm saying, before it gets indoctrinated into whatever order of the day is, a child knows right from wrong. You think they don't? Look at their actions. They know how to get a rise out you. They know how to get a reaction out of you. They'll do something and then look at you like, whoops. It's a test to see what you're going to do. They know right from wrong. But once we start growing up and get indoctrinated, we forget we forget this. It goes out the window. As smart as we are, as all, like I said earlier, with all these different technical advances in this, that, and the third that we have been a part of, created, XYZ, we're really that much dumber. Let's be clear. We really are. And until we start thinking for self, utilizing moral judgment, utilizing the essence of self, until we start doing that and stop relying on any and everything else, that enslavement leadership that Marcus Messiah Garvey told us, we're gonna continue to be enslaved. Continue to be enslaved. So what am I saying, family? Thinking is not illegal. I know the media got you jacked up. I know religion got you jacked up to thinking that once you start questioning shit, that's when things are gonna go bad. No, once you start questioning shit, that's when your eyes open. You feel what I'm saying? That's when your eye opens. And once your eye opens, your eyes begin to hurt. Once your eye is open, your ears begin to ring. Once your eye is open, like the beat of this song, all that other bullcrap will just walk on by. Pass me by with that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Again, I keep thinking, people. Thinking is not illegal. It's okay to think. I know they got you scared. I know they got you shook. But if you want to claim, again, that you that supreme creation, you that supreme being, you are the ruler of the land, then do just that. Rule the land, but start by ruling your damn self. This is a little thought I had, man. It's been on my mind for a little bit, but it started really dwelling on my brain within like the last 24 hours, so I had to throw this out before the world. You know how we do. We talk, we build. After I finish watching this, by all means, hit me with that feedback. Let's talk. Let's converse on this one, family, because this is another real one that we need to deal with and stop avoiding. If you're gonna be supreme and do for yourself. Stop waiting on and relying on the words of the next person who really is probably living worse off than you. Let that marinate. But until the meantime, between time, this is your brother Dawood Abdullah R.A.M. coming at you live one more time, a little thought in my mind. Peace and love to all family. You already know black love is key for the black nation. So let's get it. Peace.